A man who spread terror through the rural confines of the Eastern Shore is awaiting his fate.
And for the first time, we have a rare look into the twisted mind of a convicted criminal. Charles Smith III set nearly 70 fires over several months. He was a man in love, one with a burning desire to please his fiancée. 10 on your side's Liz Palka watched hours of his police interrogation, and she searched through stacks of court documents. Liz, people in that community have been waiting for this to come out.
And Nicole, tonight, finally some answers, including how he did it and why. The reason Charlie Smith didn't get caught sooner seems to be luck. And then there's the why. Some of the reasons stem from Smith's relationship with fiancée Tanya Bundick. Others were more personal.
Several months of living hell.
Months of prayers.
I just hope and pray that they soon catch them.
It's hard to believe that somebody would try to set fire to a place of worship.
Stress. What will be next?
It's devastating. You know, you can't cry but so much, and then you get mad. Why are you doing this?
When will this person get caught?
Everybody's waiting for that day when we hear word that the arsonist has been arrested.
And then it happened. April 1st, 2013. Two people taken into custody in Melfa. Charles Smith III and Tanya Bundick, an engaged couple. This was the last house police say they attempted to set on fire before they were caught.
I knew we were busted before I did it. You know what? Plus we were busted before we did it.
Why?
Too many cars.
I got you.
It was a dead giveaway. I even told her that.
There were dozens of other abandoned structures burned to the ground, and in this police interview done within the first hours after his arrest, he admits to most and how he says he did it.
On the Drummondtown fire, which is the one that was last night, how did you set that one?
Right. That's how all of them were set.
The rag? Okay.
Yeah, it weren't either rags or something in it, curtains. That's where you should have picked up my prints. I went in through the front door, up into the attic is where that one was lit.
Okay.
And when I came back out, there was cars coming, but where I had it lit, they couldn't see it. And I took off running so I could meet her closer.
Smith avoided getting caught for 4.5 months. How? He says there wasn't any planning. They didn't stake out abandoned buildings. He says he and Bundick simply went where the police weren't.
Were you worried about us being there or watching you? Is that why?
Yeah, like I said, we rode around and just looked where the cops were the most and
Kind of went in the opposite direction.
Sheriff Todd Godwin and Virginia State Police Special Agent Robert Barnes press him. Why did you do it?
It's something that somebody did something to you or pushed you away from something, or, I mean...
No, it's just a problem that I've had, and it was my way to
deal with it. Whether your mom passing?
Well, I mean, that don't help, and then my father don't talk to me. But there's more to it than that.
Problems run deep. In the interviews we watched, Smith never directly says what was bothering him.
At some point, you may want to get help with it just to help you in the long run. You know, it's one of those demons you're going to have to confront.
Yeah.
So.
Trust me, you know, it was so up. I just beat that demon.
You did? You sure did,
yeah,
Joe?
No, I'm talking about what's been bothering me the whole time. What made me do this stupid.
There were triggers for the former firefighter wanting to please Bundick.
You know what? I don't even know how this fire started. I was dead set against it.
One fire he says he didn't want to set, Leatherbury United Methodist Church in Onancock. He claims it was her idea in these documents. He didn't know why, but Bundick went to the church 3 times trying to set it on fire. There were other buildings and houses he wanted to torch, like a house in Tasley. Smith said he had beef with the man who lives here, saying he was making advances toward Bundick on Facebook.
I made sure he was out the shuckers.
Was he after Tanya? Was he after her or something?
Yeah, he's a dirtball.
I'm trying to make a move on her.
Yeah, she wouldn't let me beat it.
In the old Mallard's restaurant on Bayside Road, Smith says he and Bundick passed it one night and was reminded of a time he says the owner didn't pay his mom for a job.
No, Johnny Moe ripped my mom off for a bunch of money, and we weren't even going to do nothing that night. When I seen that film, I was like, stop.
Sometimes Smith had a specific reason to strike. Other times he just wanted to see flames. Case in point, the abandoned Whispering Pines Motel, a landmark in Accomack County. Residents say it was once the place to go. Documents reveal he did it because he always wanted to see the Whispering Pines burn.
You being up front is going to help you. It is going to help you.
When Smith was in court last week, his attorney brought up the fact that his client has been cooperative. He hopes that will help Smith out when he's sentenced in December. As for Bundick, she'll stand trial here in Virginia Beach. No word yet on whether her fiancé will testify. I'm Liz Palka, 10 on your side.